Hi, I'm Alex.
I'm Nikki.
And welcome to our channel. We are going to be doing a Q&A on being a Disney cast member. Ready and go.
Okay.
Okay, so we pulled up some commonly asked questions to people who work at Disneyland, aka cast members. I'm a former one. She is a current one. Kinda. And we're gonna go ahead and answer a lot of common questions that get asked to us. So, question number 1 is, when did you work at Disney? So I worked there over 10 years ago. I started in 2009. 2009.
And I started working there in April of 2015 to current September 2020.
So that's the next question. How long did you work there? I worked there for 3 years, a little over 3 years, almost 4.
I surpassed her. Been there for 5.5.
The next question is, what did you do there? So I started off in retail, so I worked in the stores, and then I moved on to attractions, rides, and I helped open Cars Land right before I left the company.
I entered in doing foods at restaurants of DCA, and then I transferred over to restaurants at Disneyland, and pretty much I just went from hosting and seating guests to cleaning up their mess. So that's known as a bus help there though, so I just clean tables.
She used an acronym. We'll get into those later. Did you get free tickets? Yes. Of course. Working there, that is one of the perks, is you do get free tickets. Us as cast members, when you work there, you basically can go in anytime you want. Almost.
Yeah, except for holidays.
But you can go in any day of the week, anytime.
You can sign in 3 friends with you or family members.
The next question is, how much did you make? Not a lot. I started, I believe, at $9, maybe a little over $9. Back then, minimum wage was minimum.
So 5 years ago, it was $11. I feel like that's when minimum wage went up, though.
Yeah, a little bit.
And then every September, after your first year of working there, you got like a 50-cent, I guess you could say, pay raise. And then just after working there all this time, now it's $13.
I didn't get paid well. Next question is, what were the perks for working at Disney?
Free admission.
Obviously getting in for free.
Discounts.
Discounts.
Food discounts.
And merchandise discounts. We did get a pretty decent discount at the time. First year I worked there, we got 50% off. That was probably the last time. But the first time was 50% off for merchandise. And then we get a good chunk, we would get
during the holidays.
On holidays, yeah. We'd also get, during the holidays, free little, snack
tickets. Snack coupons. So you get, free churros. You also get discounts off, restaurants. So you get, a 30, a 40, and a 50. And you can use it at any restaurant on the park.
You also got discounts to other parks in California. If you worked at Disneyland in California, you'd get discount tickets on other parks, of course.
Universal, SeaWorld, San Diego Zoo,
a lot of
Long Beach Aquarium.
A lot of things you got perks on.
You can also go to Florida for free.
You can go to other Disney parks. You can go to other Disney parks. Admission is for free.
Yeah. But you do get discounts on hotels though.
And hotels.
Yeah.
And food, of course, when you get there. There's only one park, I believe, or is it 2, that we can't get in for free?
Shanghai and Tokyo.
So 2 of the parks in the world are Shanghai and Disney
and Tokyo Disney,
that you can't get in for free.
But they're cheaper.
Everywhere else you can.
They're cheaper anyways.
So then the next question is, what are the downsides for working for Disney?
Nails. And now they're very strict on designs and color. You have to have one solid color, and it can't be anything too dark or anything too neon and flashy.
I feel like Disney was your parents when you left. Those were your parents, because they were so strict on everything.
Yeah, no black nail polish, no red nail polish,
no red lipstick. Yeah. This was, again, times have changed between me and her working there. So for me, it was girls couldn't wear red lipstick. You couldn't wear red nail polish. It had to be very neutral colors.
Yeah.
Your nails could be a certain length. Couldn't have any visible tattoos.
No jewelry other than your 2 ear piercings, but no necklaces, no bracelets.
No facial piercings. And once upon a time, guys couldn't have facial hair. So.
Oh yeah, and the sunglasses too, they have to not reflect onto the other guests. The guest has to be able to make like eye contact with you still with your sunglasses, so it can't reflect back to them.
So I'd say there's a lot of cons. The next question is, did you date Disney?
Yes. Yes.
Yes. So we have a saying, which is, don't date Disney.
Don't do the 3Ds.
But we all do it anyway.
Yeah, I mean, you work with them, you're gonna become friends with them, and just sometimes attractions just click.
Yeah, and usually when you start working there, that's your life.
Yeah.
You're always there.
Who else you hang out with? So you're gonna meet somebody there.
So yes, we both have. Mm-hmm. She still does. No, she's still lasting. She's still with hers. But I've had a lot of friends working there too. All of them have dated, and some are married.
Yeah, I was gonna say some actually end up in marriage and kids.
You know. Next question is, what is it like overall working at Disney? I liked it. Like you said, there's always cons.
Yeah.
But I definitely liked working at Disney. Like, who wouldn't? We definitely got a lot more exposure, of course.
Yeah, for sure.
Stuff, but it was a fun time.
It's like what you make of it, I feel. Like, there's experiences I feel like that you took advantage of, and there's some where I'm just like, I just don't have the time of day for it.
We got a lot of behind the scenes stuff that I definitely did. So, like, I got to go into rides when they weren't working. Another customer would shut it down.
Yeah.
They'd shut off the lights, and they would give us a walkthrough. Or I got to do, like, Walt's apartment for free. That's actually something that a lot of guests pay for. So I got to do
previews of like new lands.
There is a lot of perks, of course, and overall working, like we said, like it's a good time.
Yeah,
and you get perks. The next question is, any secrets that you know about Disney? I wouldn't say there's secrets. I just say like there's definitely guidelines and terminology that guests don't
understand. Yeah.
For example, guests. Why the heck do we keep saying that? If you've ever noticed,
they're not customers.
So we have a very different way when you work at Disney.
Yeah.
It's part of a show. So people who come to the park are called
guests.
What we wear are not uniforms.
Yeah, they're costumes.
And when we're on in front of everyone, it's called
on stage.
Put in that mindset of we're putting on a show for everybody. So stuff like that, that's again kind of where it comes into play of you're in a role, so it wasn't our position or our job, it was our role.
Yeah.
That's what it was
you
called.
Also have to stay in character too though. Like even when giving like directions, like you have to stay, like if you're in a certain land, so like if you're like in Star Wars land, you have to use like their lingo. But like if you're like in Fantasyland and someone asks for like, I don't know, the bathroom, you'd be like, oh, like your royal like bathroom is that way. Like you have to stick within the land's theme.
Something else you will see cast members do a lot is this.
Oh yeah.
The 2-finger point, which I could not get rid of for years after
I still do
it. So the whole etiquette of that, of course, is it's not popular to point.
Right.
You know,
or
you have to use 2 fingers or your whole hand. And that's just also stemmed from they feel like Walt Disney was always doing
that, yeah.
Back in the day of the old pictures of building Disneyland, he was always pointing with 2 fingers. And that was just his etiquette, so that's where it stemmed from.
Yeah.
For us to do that. And it's never gone away.
It literally sticks with me forever.
Did you see any celebrities while working at Disney? Yes.
Only one for me out of the 5 years.
I saw various different ones. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big celebrity person. I saw Justin Bieber, Selena Gomez, Ashley Tisdale. My ultimate one that I saw that I cared about was Johnny Depp. That was the best day. Yeah, I'm sure I've seen other ones, but didn't really care. I helped, let's see, Travis Barker. I helped him once when I was in retail. I also helped, what's that girl from Once Upon a Time? For Goodwin.
Oh, yeah.
Once Upon a Time. I helped her, and that's right when the show like started. She bought Snow White merch.
AJ from Backstreet Boys was one that I saw. I went to work early just to see him. I heard he was at my restaurant, and I went a whole half hour early just to walk by his table and see him from afar. Chris Evans was outside the restaurant, and I didn't get told till after he left. Christina Aguilera walked by our restaurant. Again, I didn't get told until after she already left. So I don't really have good luck with seeing celebs. I don't know why. Everyone else does around me. I don't.
So, you know, we did see it from time to time, but again, part of the etiquette is we are not allowed to go fangirl mode. We have to keep
just inside.
Cool. And that is extremely hard if you run into someone that you're like, oh my god! Other one is we have assumptions now. Other things, we have assumptions about Disney. Do we get tips? Like, anytime you're in a working in a restaurant, or just do something extremely nice, that's just considered our job. So we have this whole 3 no rule. So if someone asks you, oh, you know, do you want this? Or if they give you money, you're supposed to say no.
And a lot of people, because I work in restaurants, they not necessarily assume, but they get kind of surprised, I guess, when they ask if like we get free food at the end of the night, like whatever's left over.
Do you?
No. The answer is no, we don't, because Disney actually doesn't waste their food. They actually break it down into food for their animals that they have backstage.
Love the animals.
Yeah, so their food doesn't go to waste either, but we just don't get it for free. Oh, they also, I feel like, assume if you're a girl, like if you say, oh, I work at Disney, that you're automatically like a Disney princess. I've been asked that a lot. Like, like you work at Disney? Are you Jasmine? Or like, are you Pocahontas? And I'm like, no. I'm just a regular, like I work or do what anybody else at a restaurant does. It's just within Disney grounds. It's not like, but just because you work at Disney doesn't make you a character.
Back in the day, I went to an audition just to try it. That was scary.
Yeah.
Obviously I didn't make it. But yes, I also got the same assumptions. We are not princesses, nor do we have the etiquette for it.
Yeah.
So, and then what made you want to work at Disney? For me, I went into their college program first, so I was still in college, and of course we all love Disney. Who don't love Disney?
Yeah.
And then I just found out about the Disney college program, and I was still in college, and I said, oh my gosh, yes. Disney technically was my first job. I technically had a job before that, but it was my first like real job.
For me personally, I did it for 2 reasons. I was working at a restaurant in my hometown, and I was kind of like, I'm over this. If I'm gonna do this at a restaurant, I want to do it at Disney, because I was such a big Disney freak that I was like, I'd rather do it somewhere that's more magical and entertaining. And the thing is I knew that if I got a job at Disney, I would get to leave my hometown, and it worked. So I personally just wanted to get out. It was my 3rd job, but it's been my longest job. So it was just more of like, I just wanted to branch out and just find out, you know, what else was out there.
Don't think we have any other ones. We're just...
That it.
So that's all we have for now. If you guys want to see a part 2, of course all you have to do is like this and comment down below.
If you have questions for past, if you have questions for current or future, just comment below, subscribe.
Yeah, girl, take it away. But yes, if you want to see part 2, just let us know. We will hopefully be back with more content. Yay. Bye. Did you even say bye?
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so what are we doing?
I don't know. So I said if we do, we catch it. It's not that serious. I would point to you, because I'm not currently working there.
Correct.
So I'm pointing to you.
Okay.
And you're doing the whatever corny, whatever you want the hell that you can vogue. I don't care.
Okay.
Okay. No, okay. Get in here. Get all cozy. Not too cozy. Not on my boob.
That it?
Yeah.
That was all that we forgot.
And then
Cons.
some cons,
downsides, whatever.
We already said it. Then we did it. Yeah, let that be the thumbnail. Oh, I got the scarf. Okay.
You said you wanted the fuzzies.
You have other fuzzies. No, oh, that's good.
No,
that's
it's
fine.
not fuzzies.
This works.
Those are my candy canes.
It works.
We should have did this the whole video.
Nah, it's okay.
Is this gonna be the thumbnail?
That's a good one. Get closer though. So